first podcast without Kelvin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think the last one I did was the 24-hour one.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
that was a long time ago.
Yeah, shit you.
I have thought about doing it again, like honestly, but I'm like,
Yeah.
like Kels went out and got all the people, you know. I was like, fuck, I don't want to do that.
Because he's got the voice, like.
He just wrote these like amazing emails and shit like that.
Yeah.
And people just loved it. So okay, here we go. Welcome to the show, everyone. So you've probably already heard. So I'm sitting here with Tyrin, and for those who have been listening for a long, long time, or catching up or whatever, but so one of Calvin's favourite things to do of all time was to do like Mount Rushmore of things. And he used to always love, like, we used to just do it for hours.
Yeah.
And we used to just pick the most random shit to Mount Rushmore. But he fucking loved doing Mount Rushmore of sports and wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, we used to sit there and do basketball, for like 90s basketball. And we used to be like, well, who's the best fucking point guard and shit? And then we'd get into a massive argument.
Yeah.
Because he was like, fucking typical, you pick a white boy. And I was like, I picked him because he was amazing. So one time Kels was like, we're going to do a show that's all fucking Mount Rushmores. And he's like, we're going to get Tyrin in and we're all going to do it together. And I was like, cool. And he sent me the list of questions, which I immediately lost.
Oh. Yeah.
But he sent it to you as well.
Yeah, he sent it to me.
And you being smarter than me was like, I'm going to keep this.
Yeah.
And fucking you still have it. So I only saw this list for the first time today.
Yeah.
And we're going to rock and roll through it. Now,
And it's just wrestling stuff too.
it's all wrestling.
Yeah,
So
it's
if you're
all
not a wrestling fan, get ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
This might not be for you. Or it might be like, actually, that sounds cool. I'll go watch it or
Yeah.
learn more or whatever. But yeah, this is what it is. So me and Tyron were like, we're going to do this and all this sort of thing. Now, before we do that, obviously, this is the first episode in a little while. And I know I was like, I'm going to keep doing it. But then I fucking had I had people booked in a row, and then one by one they all had to pull out.
Yeah.
For various reasons. A lot of it not their, actually all of them not their fault.
Yeah.
And all of them have been like, please reschedule, I really want to come do this. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
So there's that. The next thing, just quickly, is if you're keen to come and watch a really awesome comedy show that's not stand-up comedy, on the 28th of June at the Globe, me and Nathan Cross are going to reprise a show we did in 2021.
Oh, wow.
So, for those who don't know, again, Nathan Cross and I used to do a radio show.
Yep.
On public access radio called Having a Laugh, and out of that spawned this idea of we want to do a game show, and then eventually we both came up, well, mostly Nathan, and we tweaked it together, came up with this idea of doing a game show based on Cards Against Humanity.
Ah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a panel show with different comedians and all that sort of thing. So we did it once, and it was really good. Then we went to go do it again, and COVID broke out. Then we rescheduled it after lockdown, and then we went back into lockdown.
Yeah.
So we're like, look, we're going to do it a third time, and if we end up in lockdown, cool.
Yeah.
we get some time off, you know what I mean? But if we don't, cool, we do the show. So 28th of the Globe, I think it's only $20.
Oh,
Go to the Globe's website, and there's tickets there. It's going to be real fun. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, not too bad.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And so Tyron, you had a match in the weekend just been.
Yeah. It was probably my worst match to date, to be fair.
Oh, really?
Not all of it. Like the start of it was alright, but then it just went
downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It was your first title shot.
Oh no, it wasn't a title shot.
Oh really?
No, it was just against
it was just against a title holder.
Yeah. He was one and a half of the tag champs.
Oh, because I just saw this, like Eddie Grayson versus this dude, and he had a title. I was like, fuck it.
Oh yeah, that's the
Tyron's getting a title shot. Yeah.
I did get a tag title shot in fielding.
Yeah. Oh, because you've been feuding with those guys, eh?
Yeah. We've got a little story going on.
You and the Cuz.
Yeah, me and
who's
the Cuz.
Fucking cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm so over because of the Cuz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, sorry, Eddie Grayson's over. Sorry.
Eddie Grayson's over. Yeah.
Cut that out. No.
Big fan.
Yeah, big fan.
Cool. All right. Should we rip into this?
Yep. I reckon that top one there, we should leave that one for last.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, we won't say what it is.
Yeah.
Or last or second to last.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, one of the two. Okay, here we go. I didn't read that. It's least favourite finishing move.
Least favourite.
Oh, man.
Like an atomic leg drop.
Oh, that is the Mount Rushmore of Mount Rushmores of bad, bad moves, atomic leg drop. Can I add to that? So mine would also be atomic leg drop. Yep. I would also add, I'm sorry, but the people's elbow is fucking shit ass.
Yeah.
Like, at first, it was like, this is cool.
Yeah.
But after, you're just like, oh, just fucking get on with it, man.
Yeah.
I'm also on my list, and it's not, and don't anyone be like, oh, you're a hater. No, it's just, he does it. It's not that this move, it's that the way John Cena does the STFU is the worst finisher because he doesn't lock it in.
Yeah.
He just like if you look at like other dudes when they've done it, like real technical, like I remember like Dean Malenko would do it, and he would like have that chin locked up.
Yeah.
And all that sort of shit, but John Cena would have like a 6-inch gap, and you're just like, bro, you're doing nothing.
Yeah. We can't see him anyway, so.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Yeah. I assumed.
Yeah. Oh, another one I just thought of.
Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior.
Oh.
I thought there was. Why you want to lift him up in the air, throw him on the ground, run away, run, and
splash
on his back.
Yeah, 2-foot splash.
Yeah. And
that was a shit finishing move.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that would make the list.
Yeah. There was a lot of boring finishes back in the day, but they were actually quite cool as well. Like,
see, because I always thought it doesn't make the list, but I always thought pump handle slam. Was Road Dogg's finisher?
Yeah.
But he had that extra where he'll go behind them and pretend to fuck them and then do it. And I was like, well, that gets a pass.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because it's real awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hard one.
I need one more. What's a real lame one? Oh, of course. A finger poke of doom from Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yeah.
Worst finisher of all time.
Yep. I can agree with that one.
Hated that.
Yeah.
All right. Most memorable chair shot. We're just talking about this.
Yeah. And I've forgotten. No.
Okay. Okay. So I've got most memorable chair shots. Even though it wasn't against someone important, but the one Maven took. Remember Maven?
Yeah.
He took one from the Undertaker once.
Yeah.
And his head ended up through the chair. And I've always watched that, and it was loud and brutal. Now Maven's got a real good YouTube channel, which I watch quite a bit. It's really good.
It is pretty good. Yeah.
And he's like, actually, it didn't really hurt like a chair shot would hurt. He was like, Undertaker's amazing because he knows just where to land the chair, that your head goes through the gap and it bends the chair, but it doesn't really hurt. I mean, it still hurts, but not like, but it just looked so effective.
The hard part of your head.
Yeah. And it looked like he killed him.
Yeah.
So that, I said to you earlier, Jeff Hardy chair shot on The Undertaker during their famous title match, ladder match.
Yeah.
Ladder title match, which was, I think, from memory, I could be wrong, Morgan will correct me, but I think I'm right in saying that was Jeff Hardy's first ever world title shot.
Yeah, I think it was.
Because it was real early.
Yeah.
That's two. Oh, The Rock on Mankind in their I Quit match.
Oh, yeah.
I know there was like 20-something chair shots, but there's one in particular where like Foley sort of sat up and his hands were tied behind his back and The Rock just nailed him.
Yeah, yes.
That was brutal.
Yep.
Favourite chair shots? I don't know. I can't think of any more.
Seth Rollins one.
Oh, yeah.
On the Shield.
On the Shield, yeah.
I just thought of another cool chair shot is the Coast to Coast from RVD.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And Shane.
Shane, yeah. What's another
good
chair shot?
Because it's also going to be like the Seth Rollins one you mentioned is a good one because it wasn't an overly impressive chair shot.
No.
It was just what it was, though.
Yeah.
It was just Plan B. Holy shit, yeah. That was real cool.
Yeah. It was pretty good. I can't think of any others.
That's the problem, like, there's so many.
Kelvin would have rattled off probably 20 already. Probably.
Oh, fuck yeah, he would have been like, you guys are dumb. Morgan is listening to this yelling at us.
Yeah.
He's like, this dumbass.
Yeah. I've had head injuries. No.
Yeah. Oh, well, fuck it, that's close enough. Yeah, actually, you know what, my fourth one will be the Seth Rollins one. Because you're right, man, that was so fucking, you're just like, holy shit.
Yeah. Most memorable Vince McMahon moments.
Oh.
My first one is when he tore his quads. Or
At Rumble.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was out of it.
Him revealing he was the head of the ministry.
Yep.
He was like, "It was me, Austin.
Yep.
It was me all along." I've always remember that.
This would be a Calvin one.
Yeah.
When he says the N word.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
To John Cena.
And then Booker T's like, "Tell me you did not just say that."
Hell yeah, that was a good one.
That was one of Calvin's favourite, because he was a Booker T fan.
Yeah, I think everyone's a Booker T fan. Like Booker T's a man.
But he wouldn't be on my Mount Rushmore though.
Wouldn't it?
No. Not for me. But maybe in WCW wrestlers. But
yeah. Okay.
But that's a different question.
Quads.
Yeah.
I had the ministry revealing the ministry.
Yeah. I'll
was it Vince McMahon moments, eh?
Yeah.
Swimming in the beer after Austin sprayed him.
Yep.
Him and Shane. I think it was more Shane. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Swimming in the beer. Okay. And I know Vince isn't a good guy now, but this was really cool at the time. His appearance on simulcast on WCW.
Yeah.
That was I remember watching that being like, because I was always WWE guy.
Yeah.
But I love luchadors. Do you know what I mean? Like I only watched WCW for those guys.
Yeah.
Eddie and fucking all that stuff.
Yeah.
All those guys. But I used to love Vince. Like I thought he was cool.
Yeah, he was, because he was the bad guy to Stone Cold's,
Yeah.
And
not just to him, but like they kind of did that with the thing with Triple H and Steph.
Yeah.
Was so good.
Yeah, that was
like Vince was perfect in that.
Yeah. One of my other Vince McMahon moments was pretty much like the whole feud with DX and the older DX.
Yes.
When he did the old "I love Cox" things. And,
yeah.
Vince loves Cox and and all that kind of.
That was great.
Yeah.
That worked so well.
And he worked it, and especially when he got covered in shit. Remember with the Spirit Squad?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's got to be another moment.
I tell you, while you're thinking, keep thinking.
Yeah.
I will say this: if you're listening, you're like, "Oh, Vince McMahon's a rapist." We're talking about Mr. McMahon, the character.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vince McMahon is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Mr. McMahon, the character,
it's still a piece of shit.
Still a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But he was a character.
Yeah. Like, we could have even added freaking Vince McMahon bloody storylines.
Oh.
Yeah. But
that's another one.
Yeah. Well, that's about... As long as we've got 4 between us.
Yeah. That's it. Most memorable promos. Oh, God. You could do most memorable Vince promos, even.
Yeah.
Like, you could literally narrow it down. It's got to be The Rock and the 6-pack challenge.
Yeah.
Where he makes fun of... Like, he imitates every guy in that. So he does 5 guys.
Yeah.
I thought that... I've never forgotten that. And me and Kels... That would be one of Kels, 100%.
Yeah.
Because we used to talk about it all the time. And he used to love doing it.
Yeah.
And he knew every fucking word.
I'm a big fan of Macho Man, so Cup of Coffee in the Big Time was one of my favourite ones.
That was for WrestleMania 3, eh?
Yeah, it was Ricky Steamboat.
Yeah, that was fucking great.
Yeah. Another good one of my an underrated promo was Dean Ambrose at Money in the Bank, the year that I think Seth Rollins won it.
Oh, okay.
He did a really good promo. Yeah, I can't remember it off the top of my head, but yeah, it was quite...
He's kind of underrated for promos, eh? Like,
yeah.
He's banged out some... In AEW, he's banged out some fucking great ones.
Because he's got a little bit more... free range.
Yeah.
I
know one of Kel's and one of mine, definitely, was Eddie Guerrero and Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Where he's like, "You're an addict."
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Eddie's like, "Yeah, I'm an addict."
Yeah.
Oh, fucking gives me goosebumps thinking about it.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, fuck, there's some other good ones, eh?
This probably won't make the Mount Rushmore, but if anyone's like, I want to see a good promo, I watched one the other day. My friend Jordan sent it to me.
Yeah.
And I was fucking blown away. And you know who it was? Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay.
Oh, yeah.
They were cutting a promo on each other.
Yeah.
Like, they were in the ring together and they both promised, like, this isn't going to be we're not going to brawl. We're just here to talk.
Yeah.
Because they had a match coming up. And it was probably one of the best promos I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
It was so fucking good.
Yeah.
But again, those are two of the best.
Yeah.
You know.
You know who's an underrated promo?
Who?
Arn Anderson.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, because when I was watching old school WCW,
Yep.
his promos, him and Tully, were just,
Yeah,
you know.
they were great.
Yeah.
But then so was almost everyone in in that version of the Horseman.
Yeah, in that version.
Everyone was good on the mic.
Except for Lex Luger was okay when he joined in.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. But you know who else was actually quite good, but again, like a little underrated, and I think they didn't give him mic time, was Dean Malenko, who was in the Horseman.
Yeah.
And I tell you who was shit though is Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
Not a great promo.
No.
He was just about the matches.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm trying to think who else.
There's lots of different, lots of really good promos, but
Yeah.
like even that segment, that promo really when it was Kane, Hulk Hogan, and The Rock.
Oh, I know the one.
The Canaanites.
The Canaanites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Canaanites.
that was really really good.
Um,
When he makes fun of the NWO, he's like,
Yeah.
Chico.
yeah. I could do a Mount Rushmore alone on CM Punk's
Yeah.
promo. I mean, the pipe bomb is obviously going to be picked,
Yeah, yeah.
but like he did one once with Jericho
Yeah.
about, because it was him feuding with Jericho, and Jericho's angle was like, well, you say you're straight edge, but you come from a line of alcoholics.
Yeah.
So why don't you just be an alcoholic sort of thing?
Yeah.
And that was like, there's also like a million Jericho promos
Yeah.
that are just
Yeah.
amazing. Oh, I tell you who else. I tell you a promo I love. Everyone I mention this to loves it. Is Mark Henry's false retirement.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
In the pink jacket.
Salmon.
Salmon. Yeah. That was amazing.
It was.
It was heartfelt. He cried and shit.
I believed it.
I did. I honestly
Fucking-
believe it. And I was like, holy shit, he's retiring. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God, this is so sad. He's just kind of risen to where he should have been.
Yeah.
The House of Pain is over and that shit. And then it was all just a big like,
Just to get a title shot.
yeah. Oh, fucking what
It
a
was
great
awesome.
setup.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
One last good promo.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
And back and forth too was the Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair feud.
Yeah.
Back in the old days.
Shit, yeah.
Like hard times. That's like one of probably the best
Yeah.
promos of all time. Really,
Yeah.
And there's a few other promos I can't think of.
Yeah.
Bloody Sid Vicious has got a few. No.
Rick Steiner's got some. Oh, Scott Steiner's got some fucking.
Yeah.
The meth one is great.
Well, in terms of funny promos, he's got some good.
He's
ones.
got some good ones, yeah.
But Jake the Snake Roberts was another good promo.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake was awesome.
Yeah.
We didn't even mention Stone Cold, isn't that weird? And he's
No.
considered one of the best.
Yeah, no, but he was probably obvious. He could. Most
Yeah.
of these guys could have their own categories.
Oh, The Rock, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stone Cold, CM Punk, those guys. Macho Man, honestly, he could have his own category.
Yeah.
Because he had some, just, him and Gene Okerlund, like, they were just, as
Yeah.
soon as you saw Gene, he's like, Macho Man, and you're just like, fuck yes, here we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Eddie Guerrero was amazing. I think, again, another dude who doesn't get brought up in the promo space, but had amazing promos.
I like this one with Paul Heyman when he's like, "I'm sorry,
Yeah.
lie."
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty good actually.
Pay-per-view sets.
Pay-per-view sets.
I said I would struggle with this, eh? What did I say earlier? WrestleMania New Orleans.
Should we just say two each? And then
Yeah, fuck it, they'll do. WrestleMania New Orleans, I thought was fucking cool. Oh, okay, I tell you one is, I think it was a SummerSlam, and it was when they were doing Undertaker and Austin for Buried Alive,
Oh yeah, I think I know which one.
and
you're
they
talking-
had the graveyard set up.
Yeah.
That was quite cool.
Oh, now that I think about it, Halloween Havoc's a pretty good one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, 97.
Yeah, and Bash of the Beach is alright, but I quite like In Your House.
Yeah, the original.
Like the
You're
house.
saying that.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah.
old house.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah,
It was really cool.
And that's what I like about NXT. They brought back a lot of WCW pay-per-views and old pay-per-views.
Yeah,
and,
I like that, eh?
yeah, and well, not just some of the old pay-per-views from back in the
Yeah.
day. Like,
I think some of those pay-per-view names that WCW had were like Halloween Havoc,
yeah,
which is such good names,
Yeah,
you know. So yeah, fuck yeah, I'm glad about that.
yeah.
Favorite title bouts.
Favorite title belts.
I like I really the old WCW Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah,
Classic. It's big. It's gold.
yeah,
Like who you saw that and you're like, that guy's a title. Like that's a title. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like you knew. I used to like the old Intercontinental title that had the blue bit in the middle.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It had like the world.
Yeah.
And
And they've kind of simulated it for the new one. Like they've kind
Oh,
of
yeah?
added that blue onto it.
oh nice.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I like that.
It's still got a different shape and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
but-
yeah. But
yeah.
kind of taking that.
Yeah.
I liked that belt.
Yeah.
A lot of people,
the ovally one, eh?
yeah, and
Yeah.
a lot of people were like, no, I like the white one.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I like that too, but that one was my Intercontinental. That was the one I liked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I quite like the NWA heavyweight title,
Yeah.
but as in terms of WWE titles,
Oh, no, it doesn't say.
Oh, doesn't it?
No, it just says
Oh.
favourite title belts. Yeah, the NWA one.
well, it's probably one of the oldest ones. Well,
Yeah.
it's one of the more prestigious ones, anyway.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
And they're bringing it back a bit
Yeah.
right now. But yeah, that's quite a nice, and it's was it £10 gold?
Yeah, the old 10 pounds
Yeah.
of gold, yeah.
I quite like the. Now I can't even think.
AEW one's quite good.
Yeah, I quite like the new the world heavyweight titles, like a little bit. Oh, it's not the world heavyweight title. It's the tag team titles.
Oh, yeah.
I quite like the new world. Was it the world ones or the WWE? And they kind of look like the old ones.
The one, it's got a big W on
I
it.
think it's the world. Yeah, and it's kind of like that kind of shape.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll just bring it up.
I used to like the old school NXT title, the X one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one was pretty cool. And
Actually, the old TNA X division as well.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
quite a cool
yeah.
title.
That's
I'm always
kinda-
thinking, like, I'd rather hold that than the main
Yeah.
title.
I actually quite like the TNA title. It was quite nice.
Oh, yeah? I haven't seen the current one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same one or not, but...
But yeah, Big Gold's also a good one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't go past Big Gold. And I didn't mind the Undisputed title, like the
Yeah, that was quite cool.
yeah. Oh, not the new one, the one that
Yeah, the old one.
the old one that
Like, Taker had it.
Taker had it.
Yeah, Brock had it for a while.
Eddie.
Yeah, that was a cool title.
Yeah, yeah.
It was real cool.
It was.
Because it wasn't just gold.
Yeah.
It was like gold and black and fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good title. All right, very good. We did it. We did it.
We got it. Some of these is just like you gotta try and think.
Favourite black wrestlers? Oh, I know why. He just wanted to harp on about... Kels just wanted to fucking harp on about Booker T.
Yeah, yeah.
But yes, Booker T probably top of the mountain for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Like, I love Booker T.
You gotta add Ron Simmons in there though. For
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it also, like... first world heavyweight, first world champion and all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
But also just, like, had a fucking awesome... The APA shit was just...
Oh yeah, shit yeah.
out of this world. Like, it was so good. Even when they were still the acolytes.
Yeah.
Like, if those dudes were coming out for a match, you're like, this is going to be fucking brutal.
Yeah.
And it usually, especially, like, they had a series of matches for a while and they were feuding with Too Cool, Too Sexy.
Yeah. Oh, too cool.
Yeah.
Grandmaster 6A and Scotty Too Hottie.
Scottish Hoodie. And it's like, I know everyone's like, oh, they're a bit of a joke, but fuck, those matches were good.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that was a good series and shit like that. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, that's not the... I was about to go on about tag teams, but I think that's coming up.
Yeah, black wrestlers.
Black wrestlers. Yeah, Ron Simmons, Booker T, Norman Smiley.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember Norman?
Yeah, I remember Norman Smiley.
Fuck, I love Norman. I was a big fan of Norman
Yeah.
Smiley. The Wiggle.
I'd actually probably say Mark Henry.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, and possibly even Junkyard Dog as well.
Junkyard Dog, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just trying to think of some other.
sorry. I think that's best males. Should we do a different female one? Because I know I'm like, oh wait, Jacqueline.
female. Oh,
I was
yeah.
a big Jacqueline fan.
Jacqueline.
Like, I like that. I hated... so I hated Mark Mero.
Yeah.
Couldn't stand him. Not even like, oh, that means he's over because you... No, I thought it was
Yeah.
like nothing about him I liked. But him, Sable, Jacqueline, and Jeff Jarrett kind of had a feud for a while.
Yeah.
And to me, the standout star of that was Jacqueline. Like, I thought she was really good.
Yeah.
The Bianca Belair,
Yeah.
definitely. If we're just talking about females, like even if we're just talking about anyone, males or females, like she should be on the list because fuck a duck. She's fucking. I've been saying fuck a duck all day. I don't know why.
Yeah.
She's awesome. I went down this rabbit hole unprepared.
Yeah. Oh, I'd put Naomi in there.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, Naomi's awesome.
Yeah. Just trying to think of some other.
And I don't know. Would you call Melina?
No.
No. Okay.
There's got to be another one.
There has to be.
Oh, you should Jazz.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
That's a suitable one.
Yeah, she was cool.
Yeah.
Tag teams.
Yeah, you go tag teams.
Fuck, this is going to be hard.
Yeah, well, at least we'll probably have our own lists for this one.
Oh, fuck yeah. 'Cause I love tag team wrestling, eh?
Yeah, same.
But the thing is, like, I want to say guys like FTW.
Yeah.
But I'm like, do I have them and Ollie? Ollie. The Andersons. That's the best way to put it. Ollie and Arn.
Yeah.
Or do I go the Brainbusters and it's Ollie and Tully?
Yeah.
Which FTW is kind of the modern. Do you know what I mean?
Well, FTR, you mean? You just say fuck the world.
Oh yeah, sorry, FT. Yeah.
Are you alright, bro?
Yeah. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Man, tag teams.
Yeah. Well, like some of these tag teams, I didn't really like. I grew up with, but you know, like I liked him today. Like, just trying to think. I can't really think of who I like as a tag team at the moment.
Okay. If I'm doing my I think I got to put aside who's the best historically and just go with mine.
Yeah.
Like who I like the most.
So I'm trying to think of two.
Okay, I would be the Hardys.
Yep.
I would say Harlem Heat.
Oh, yep.
I loved Harlem Heat. I was so gutted when Booker... Oh, not gutted because Booker T went on to like be awesome on his own, but yeah, I was a big Harlem Heat fan. Hardys, Harlem Heat, New Age Outlaws.
Oh, yep.
And... Man...
Yeah, I might have some from each era almost.
I could honestly do each era.
Like my one, like I'm just trying to think now.
Maybe the Young Bucks.
American Males. No. I'm just trying to think.
Oh, that fourth one is hard, eh?
Yeah. I would say I'd definitely say the Hardys for me.
Yeah.
Hardys. I'd Usos as well for me.
Oh, that's a good one.
Usos.
You know how we're doing best black wrestling? We're trying to think of black wrestlers. I just remember like there's also like Kofi, Big E.
Oh yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah. Xavier Woods.
Omos. There's way more. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's all right. Who else? Yeah.
So you had the Hardys.
Yeah, Hardys, the Usos. I was quite a big fan of Team Hell No as well.
Oh yeah, that was a good team.
Kane and Daniel Bryan and there's got to be another team. I just can't think of it. It will come to me soon.
Yeah.
Like, and then I'll be like, oh, that was my favorite team. Because I could say Edge and Christian, but and the Dudleys, but in that era, the Hardy Boys were my favorite in that era.
Yeah, same.
And
you always rooted for them, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I was playing wrestling on the tramp, I was Jeff Hardy.
I had to be.
Yeah.
But no one wanted to be Matt.
No, but my mate was always, Sam Gordon, he was always bloody Undertaker.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
that suits him though.
Yeah, I got him with the chair eventually. No. One more tag team. It will come to me eventually.
Yeah. I know what you mean by like you want to say Edge and Christian, but also you don't.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of some WCW tag teams.
Oh, okay, yeah. I used to like Filthy Animals.
Yeah.
So Ray and Conan, I thought that was a fucking cool tag team.
And I could put Harlem Heat, but I just don't want to copy.
Oh, you can fuck it. It's up to you. It's your list.
No, I know Calvin would do it, so I don't want to do the same as him.
You gotta oppose that motherfucker. I had one just a second ago and I fucking lost it. God damn it. Well, WCW. Oh fuck! Should we keep going? I'm sure we'll think of something.
Yeah, well,
we'll come back to it.
We'll think of it.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. Well, the brain bust. Tully and
Tully and Arn.
Yep.
That
probably in their WCW days more so than the WWE.
Yeah.
When they were part of the Four Horsemen, they were just they were dominating. And that's when old Tully Blanchard his finishing move was just a suplex, but a springboard suplex.
Oh yeah.
A slingshot suplex.
Yeah,
that's all it was.
Which seems simple now, but at the time, people were blowing their mind. Like, that blew people's minds apart.
Oh shit, yeah.
It's like people don't think that. Oh no, fuck! I'm getting ahead of myself.
Masked wrestlers.
Oh, Ray
and Kane.
Fuck yeah, that's a good point. You don't think of Kane as a masked wrestler.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
Because you could go all the luchadors, but who's like kind of kept their mask for, I don't know, Rey Mysterio got his mask taken
He
off
lost it a bit.
Yeah.
I would put Ray,
Yeah.
Penta.
Yeah, Penta, yeah.
Fucking love Penta, man.
Yeah.
Mask, Ray, Penta. Fuck it, yeah, Kane. I think Kane's a great answer.
Yeah.
Shit, I never thought about
Did
that.
you say Mankind as well, maybe?
Oh, he is a mask. So was Vader.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah, he was he was, and
Oh,
technically so was Farouk at one stage. He had that bloody stupid helmet on.
yeah, it's more of a... I wouldn't call that a mask.
Oh, true, yeah.
And he didn't wear it during the match.
Yeah,
That's, I think, is key.
Yeah, I was thinking of Max Moon, actually, to be honest.
Max Moon. Wasn't that Conan?
Yeah, that was, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I like... Psychosis was good. I used to like Psychosis.
Yeah.
And La Parka.
Yeah, La Parka, yeah, he was good.
Because he had that whole outfit.
Yeah.
But I don't think he makes the list.
Nah.
Neither does Psychosis.
Oh, man, there's got to be one more. Oh, and I don't, Sin Cara's nowhere near it.
Nah. You could also... Would you count guys like... guys who... Like American guys who would go to Japan and wear a mask but wouldn't wear a mask at home? I guess that doesn't count, eh? Because they got to wear it. It's got to be the character.
Yeah.
I know Kane took it off, but we won't, like...
But Kane put it back on, though.
He put it back on, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was... Yeah.
And Kane said he needed that anyway, just to refresh the character.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one.
Masked
Another masked character.
wrestler, yeah.
El Grande Americano.
Fucking... No. I was going to say Sami Zayn, but he's more known now. He's way less known for the mask than
he's not El Generico no more.
Yeah. Like now he's not really...
Yeah. I'm just trying to think who was it? Oh, for me, it would be I've just forgotten. Ultimo Dragon for me.
Okay, fuck yes, Ultimo Dragon. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Well done.
Yeah.
Good pull. That's a good answer.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of everybody
Yeah.
I could think of.
Yeah, Ultimo Dragon. Yeah, nice. Favorite managers?
Managers.
Oh, I know
so-
mine. This will be easy.
Yeah. Well, my one's probably similar to what a lot of people.
Yeah.
Well, Bobby the Brain Heenan for me is probably
100% exactly who I was going to say first.
Yeah, he's
Bobby
definitely
Heenan.
the best because and not even just for his Heenan family stuff.
Yeah.
He was Nick Bockwinkel's manager in AWA for years.
Yeah.
And he was always a good sport too. Like he always didn't mind getting made fun of. Like
No.
he was in a weasel suit for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't afraid to take a bump.
Yeah.
And I think that's key for a good manager. Is like,
Yeah.
they can't just be a mouth, but like they have to be able to put them, take a bump every now and again.
Yeah. So if they're a manager, if they're a valet, then they don't really do much.
They don't do much. No, they just walk.
That's what pretty much old Miss Elizabeth was pretty much just a valet.
Yeah, she was a valet.
Yeah.
Like Sable was a valet.
Yeah, because they didn't really interfere so much.
No.
And do anything really. They didn't manage anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bobby, I agree with Bobby.
Yeah.
100%. I would put Paul Heyman on the list.
Yeah.
Because even though he doesn't bump now, he used to take some back in the day.
Yeah, and he's good on the mic, and he's a good
Fuck yeah.
and if you think about it, he's always helping the next the person. He's always helping someone.
The next big
star, like
if you will.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
CM Punk, Roman Reigns, now Seth Rollins and his group.
Yeah.
So.
Fuck yeah. Yep.
And what he done for the Samoans, and throughout the
Yeah.
territories.
Definitely Paul Heyman.
For me, also be Paul Bearer.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Because without Paul Bearer, you don't really have Undertaker.
That character wouldn't have worked.
No.
And then Mankind, Kane.
Yeah.
And
he was Percy Pringle before that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was good, and he was an actual bloody funeral director.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Crazy. So yeah, I would say Paul Bearer, Bobby Heenan. I'd like to say Paul Heyman, but I'm just trying to think of a couple of others that might be different.
Might knock him
off.
Yeah.
Are we going just for like male managers?
No, any manager.
Because Queen Sherry. Sensational
Booker,
Sherry.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant Booker T's wife.
No, because when he was a Macho King.
Yeah. Sensational Sherry.
Sensational
After
Sherry.
her and Elizabeth broke up.
Yeah. She was a good manager because she would mix it up with the boys.
Yeah.
Because she was Shawn Michaels' manager for a bit too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she was a good manager.
Yeah, she was.
And because she could speak on the mic too.
Yeah.
So in terms of a female in my list, she would
Yeah.
be one. So yeah, and I got one more. I'd like to say Paul Heyman, but I'm just trying to think of someone else.
Manager.
Yeah, a manager.
This is... I don't know how much he was a manager. Well, I don't know if you call him a manager or a coach.
Yeah.
But fucking RVD's... Oh, no, he was a coach, wasn't he?
Well, yeah, he was a coach, but he was the manager pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, what's
He
his
was
name?
good.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
But if I can't remember his name, he kind of really shouldn't make the list.
Yeah, yeah. Who else was there? Well, you could always almost say Teddy Long too.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Teddy Long was a manager.
Yeah, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was manager with Harlem Heat too.
Harlem Heat, yeah. And
Jazz and Rodney Mack.
Rodney Mack, that's who I was thinking of it.
Even Mark Henry, wasn't he? I think at one stage.
Oh, possibly.
Because he used to, Mark Henry used to come in. It's the Mac Muller turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
JJ Dillon is Four Horsemen manager.
Yeah. Yeah, here's another one. You could say Jimmy Hart. I just don't like Jimmy Hart.
Yeah.
He's just as bad as Thing.
And I think if you're talking about like overall personal things aside, yes, Jimmy Hart would make the list.
Yeah.
But this is my list.
Yeah, this is my list. Yeah.
You're right. I wouldn't put him on the list. Either.
Yeah. You just made the list. Yes.
Fuck that. I can't think of anyone else.
No, not.
I thought I had 4 lined up, and now I can't bloody. I was going to say, but he didn't do much managing, and that's the thing. Like, I kind of think he didn't do much, but what he did was good. Was for a while the Hardys had
Michael Hayes.
Yeah, and I actually really liked him in that role. Like,
yeah.
I thought he was it was really kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I kind of, you know what? I'm going to go with JJ Dillon.
Yeah, and I'm going to go with
why not?
Classy Freddie Blassie.
Oh fuck! Why didn't I think of that? God damn it! Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yep. So that's our.
But would you agree that Bobby Heenan really is all time?
Yeah, for me,
100%.
Well, if you look at just in when he had the Heenan family.
Yeah.
Just look at everyone that was in there, from Andre the Giant to Dino Bravo, bloody. Who else was in there? Bloody just heaps.
I mean, also the stuff he did for the lead up of WrestleMania 3.
Yeah.
Like, he was Andre's mouthpiece.
Yeah,
I mean, Andre could cut a promo.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but, like, Andre was tired and shit by then, so...
Yeah.
Like, he did a lot of the talking. He was fucking great.
Yeah. And then, and even him in the early days with Bockwinkel.
Yeah.
Because he used to be... Because Bockwinkel was kind of like more of a gentleman kind of wrestler with an intelligence.
Yeah.
He would be like a dirty fighter, but he wouldn't cheat to win kind of thing. It would be probably Heenan, the reason why he was winning via cheating.
Yeah.
But but Bobby Heenan's got a...
Bobby Heenan's
could... Jim Cornette would be another one that you could put in there.
Oh, Jim Cornette was good, eh?
Yeah, you could put him in there too.
Yeah, he's got to make the list.
Yeah, and what about Slick? No.
Speaking of Bobby Heenan, favourite commentators.
Yeah,
Bobby Heenan.
Yeah. Bobby Heenan.
Him and Tony. My list is real easy. JR, The King, Bobby Heenan, and Tony Schiavone.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Fucking easy. Like, those 4 dudes, there's no bad calls in there. There's no mistakes. There's no, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all just smooth and shit like that. And even things like, I mean, JR to me is the greatest commentator.
Yeah.
Like, of all time, I think JR's really good. I actually would put Tony Schiavone, weirdly enough, at number 2.
Yeah.
I think he's equally as good, but not quite there.
Yeah.
And then Bobby the Brain, and then The King.
For me, my ones would be obviously JR and The King.
Yeah.
But also Monsoon and Ventura.
Ventura. Yeah.
And Jesse Ventura. Just because I kind of like grew up with those two near the end, as I was a youngin'.
Yeah, that was,
And they kind of like, they both complemented each other really well.
They did.
You know, like...
the banter between them was great.
And that's where I reckon that old Corey Graves is a lot like Jesse Ventura in the style of commentary.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
I quite like the dude Tony. They have now Tony Morella.
Yeah,
is that his name? I think he's quite good.
Yeah,
I think if they can keep him on, because I noticed they're going through commentators a bit. I think they're looking for that magic formula.
Are you talking about the one on SmackDown?
Yeah,
because he's an actual sports presenter.
Yeah, but if they can keep him on for like another year, 2 years, I reckon he'll be fucking people will really start talking like, Jesus, this guy's really good.
Yeah.
Because he's got the whole like live event, like he's got the sports background.
Yeah.
I don't know much about him outside of that, like in terms of like, was he a wrestling fan? Does he know all this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he might have done combat sports, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, so he's definitely got the chops, but it's just
yeah.
like a few years into the business, he'll like know.
He'll know. Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll just be real good.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Michael Cole fan.
Yeah.
Never been a Michael Cole fan.
Yeah, I kind of like him more now.
I do now. Yeah, he's
he can be
real good
himself.
now.
Yeah, him and Pat McAfee are good. Like
they are a good team. I'll give you that.
for
And
me,
actually,
they're the new, like, not the new JR and King, but they're like this generation's JR and King. I think.
I also like what's his name, the British guy who was a wrestler. He's the NXT guy.
Wade Barrett.
Wade Barrett. Yeah, I think he's doing a good job.
Yeah, he is.
I quite like him
because he's a bit more of the colour commentator, where he has a bit more.
Bit more like the King was. Like he knows the holds. He knows how it feels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think those other four that I said, will always be really.
You could almost break that up into another category of who's the best play-by-play and who's the best colour, and you could also be who's the best guest commentators.
True.
Right? As in, like, who's done like a. So you could say not people that have just done a guest for a match.
Yeah.
But people like Kurt Hennig and Macho Man,
Chris Jericho.
Yeah, people that are injured for a little while and they do it.
Yeah.
Or whatever, people like that.
Yeah, I love Macho Man's promos, but weirdly enough, I never liked him on commentary.
Yeah.
I just, because after, like, if you're watching, say, a pay-per-view, after an hour, you kind of ground it. His voice is ground into your brain. You're like, just could you stop talking?
Yeah.
But he did bring a lot, so yeah.
One more commentator you could add to the mix is Mike Tenay.
Yeah, Mike Tenay.
Because he's the voice of TNA.
Yeah.
And then,
Mike Tenay.
And he was in WCW for many years. So.
Yeah, totally. Him, Tony Schiavone, and Bobby the Brain.
And he's got that voice too. He's got that kind of like real good presenter voice.
Especially because he also, like, I never forget, he was the one who was like the voice of the luchadors at first. Because he started off just commentating their matches because he knew who everyone was and the names of the matches and shit like that.
Yeah.
And he was the only one. So and then they started like bringing him in more to the main team. When they broke out, when Eric Bischoff broke out of commentary, they replaced it with him, and I thought that was a real good.
Yeah.
So yeah, good call.
And he wasn't too bad at commentary.
I thought it was great.
So and
Eric Bischoff,
and even was Vince McMahon. He was not bad.
Yeah.
That was his bread and butter at first. Anyway, it was just commentary.
Yeah, that was his on screen. Okay.
Theme song.
Okay. Stone Cold. Me and Kels have done this one, and I know it.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I did it with Tracy. Stone Cold, CM Punk, and when I say CM Punk, I mean the current one and the one he had before that, when he was doing the
when he won the 2 Money in Banks. That one? That real fucking.
Yeah. Loud.
Yeah.
Loud, fast, hard.
Yeah.
So Stone Cold, CM Punk, the Conan when he did. Oh, the pool.
I was wondering what that was. I was like, "Was it raining?"
So I said, same thing, Triple H.
Yep.
I said CM Punk.
Yep.
Either his old one or his current one, both the same, equally as good.
Yep.
Cult of Personality, of course, is the current one. I said Conan, and actually Conan and Rey Mysterio.
Yep.
Which was called Psycho.
Yep.
In fact, it's so good it's actually on my everyday playlist because it's just it's a cool song.
Yep.
And I think, I'm with you with Dean. You said before, for those who are listening and didn't hear it, I had to edit this. Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
I agree. That was such a good.
Yeah, it was quite cool.
Yeah. Especially when they did it with Our Lady Peace. Did the one where they wrote a whole song and shit.
Yeah.
And I see recently they actually performed that song live, and they did a thing before they did it, and they're like, look, the song we haven't been able to sing, it's one of our favourites we've ever written because it was associated with someone, but we're going to take it back.
Yeah.
Like time has passed, it's time for us to have our song back.
Yeah.
And they performed it live, and the crowd went mental when they heard it.
Yeah.
So it was really cool.
I think I've got. So who did you have for your one?
I had Triple H.
Yep.
CM Punk. Conan and Chris Benoit.
Oh yeah, and I had. I really can't remember. I had the same one as you. What was your first one? You said you.
Triple H.
Triple H. Yeah, Triple H. Yeah. Kane.
Triple H, Kane, yeah.
Yeah. Triple H, Kane.
You mentioned Chris Benoit.
Yeah, Chris Benoit. I like that one, but another one I quite like just because it's quite funny is I'm an ass man.
Oh, that was quite a cool one, eh?
And also I quite like Mark Henry's song, eh? It's by 3-6 Mafia, I think.
Oh yeah.
Someone's gonna get their ass.
Oh
kicked.
yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
That was good, eh?
Yeah, because it suited him too. Because he looked like he was going to come and beat your freaking ass, you know.
And it wasn't too fast. Like
No.
he could pace himself to the song and stuff like that.
He got really good, eh? Like near the end of his career. Like he was good anyway, because he was an athlete. But
he just got it.
Yeah, he got it.
Yeah, and that was it. He was off.
And he was a big man too. Like.
Yeah, and you believed he could win.
Yeah,
because he was so big and so strong. You were like, he's a dude who could like when he started that House of Pain stuff. I was like,
yeah, that was good.
Finally, they found it. You know, like they found the package for him that worked.
Yeah,
so well. I really enjoyed that.
That was good.
Best bodies and physiques for men.
Yeah, wow. Now he's really telling us something.
Yeah, yeah. The truth comes out, Kels. Yeah. Best bodies. Okay. I don't want to sound gay.
Yeah. Well, you're allowed to admire someone's physique.
Totally. I've always thought Finn Balor is just fucking shredded.
Yeah.
You got to give it to Lex Luger.
Yeah. Buff Bagwell?
Funnily enough, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, funny you say that because he did have a great physique. In fact, everyone's like, oh, Buff looks tiny next to Scott Steiner. But I either thought Scott Steiner's body looked weird.
Yeah, he was a genetic freak.
Oh, he was. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, impressive.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't take anything away from him. But, like, yeah, I agree. Buff was more like a supermodel type physique. You know what I mean?
You had like people like Ultimate Warrior. Oh, Ravishing Rick Rude. Yeah,
100%. Yeah, good call.
Because he had the fucking body to like be out, and the moustache, and plus his body made him an asshole. Yeah, because he's just like, look at me, I'm just.
Yeah. You know who else? Can I give an honourable? Can we do an honourable mention? Yeah. People will be like, what? I'll be like, Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Has always been, like, consistently in amazing shape. Oh, tell you who else? Sheamus.
Yeah.
Has always consistently been in amazing shape.
Yeah.
Like, you very rarely see those guys. In fact, at the moment, Randy Orton looks fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Like, probably the best physique he's had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of someone else that might be... Like, you obviously got the obvious ones, like Roman Reigns and things, but...
Yeah. The Rock.
Ultimate Warrior.
Towards the end, had a great physique.
Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior. Say what you will about his in-ring.
Yeah.
He definitely looked the part.
But definitely Ravishing Rick Rude.
Yeah.
Lex Luger.
Yeah, Lex had an amazing body.
There's someone else I'm sure. Oh, no, he looked actually quite funny. Old Chris Masters. He wasn't really...
He was just a bit too, like...
unproportioned, it looked almost.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think now. Oh... Like old Sting, actually. Sting was pretty jacked.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, Old Sting.
Old Sting and...
Old Surfer Sting.
Yeah.
He was in great shape,
Yeah, he was. And I want to say Buff Bagwell. But if you think about it, so was Scott Hall.
Yeah, true.
He was pretty...
He had a... When he first started, and he had that, like, curly hair.
Yeah, with the moustache.
Yeah, he was jacked.
Yeah.
But you're right, even when he... Towards the end of WCW, he was always in great shape.
Yeah, he was.
Kevin Nash as well.
Yeah.
But I guess when you think of the best physique, you think of that like holy shit.
Yeah.
Like this guy's... Oh, Bobby Lashley.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Bobby Lashley. Well, Triple H.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Triple H at times has been like real cut.
Oh, we'll just take all those names and just put them on the list.
We'll just stop before we get erections. Yeah. Most memorable pyro. Man, Jesus. Kane.
Yeah.
Kane comes to mind straight away.
In terms of good pyro, in terms of pyro that's hurt someone,
Takers.
But Goldberg's one was pretty cool. Like how
that was cool. And it was simple. I liked how it was simple.
Goldust.
Yeah, right.
Goldust had for me, he had the best.
Yeah. He had great pyro.
Pyro. And a good promo.
Actually, yeah, he did. He does cut a good promo. But Randy Orton, when he first started, and he would have that shower of sparks behind him.
Yeah, yeah.
That I always thought that was amazing.
I quite like Penta's pyro too.
Isn't that fucking cool? That spinner.
Yeah,
thing.
he's a lot bit his brother's pretty good, but he's way better than his brother.
Yeah,
Like
I think Penta's more of a he can do the whole ground mat.
Yeah,
he can do the high flying stuff. No questions.
Yeah,
but I think that's where Ray Phoenix does all that high flying shit. But he's not much of a mat wrestler.
No.
Whereas Penta's a mat wrestler.
Yeah.
He can do it all. Penta, to me, is more like Eddie was, where he's like, you want me against a brawler? No problem, I'll brawl. You want me against a technician? I'll be a technician. You want me to luchador it up? I'll luchador it up. It didn't matter. It's like, you're going to put me in with Brock? No problem. I'll take 100 suplexes and still win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm that good.
Yeah.
That's what Penta is.
Yeah.
You know, he's just he's got the size to go against guys where you believe he could win against Kane.
Yeah.
I can't think of anyone current who's that size. Do you know what I mean?
Baker.
Yeah, like you believe he would have a go with Bron Breakker. You know what I mean? Good call.
Yeah. Was that it?
What was that? Best
that?
Pyro. Yeah, I think we fucking knocked that.
Yeah, pretty much. But for me, Kane.
Kane, yeah,
Gold
totally.
Dust.
Yep.
Oh, DX.
Oh,
or X-Pac.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can't
All
say
of DX, X-Pac, all the other guys, yeah, totally. And again, even Shawn Michaels, simple.
Oh, yeah.
It was so simple. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's just so effective.
Oh, and an honourable mention, Batista.
Yeah, Batista's was good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Favourite wrestling T-shirts of all time. See, I don't know if I'm going to be good at this because I don't look at T-shirts and shit, but I used to really like
Stone Cold ones I had.
the classic Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
And the most popular one these days, amongst the kids I've seen, especially at our wrestling events, is the Yeet.
Oh, that's huge, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real good... And it's the simplicity of
Yeah.
even Stone Cold, he's I want a skull with smoke coming out the eyes. And they're
And a couple of fucking fingers.
Couple fingers, easy.
The Rocks.
Yeah. They're all a bit flashy for me.
Yeah.
I've always thought CM Punk does good shirts.
Yeah.
I've always thought they're real cool. I don't know.
I like Kevin Owens' WrestleMania, the KO Manias.
Yeah.
Those are pretty good. Or what he's been doing lately, he's been when he's been versing, say when he versed Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
He had the Canadian Dream, son of a technical.
That was cool. Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
I've always thought Shane McMahon had real cool stuff, but his wasn't really for sale. It's just ring gear, so I guess it doesn't count. But I would go with most of CM Punk ones.
Cena, even you could.
He's had some cool merch.
Yeah, he has had some cool merch.
I like the colours and shit he uses, real bright and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I hate the one where it's him saluting.
Yeah.
But I like a lot of the rest of them.
Yeah. Truth.
He's got a new one out, eh?
Yeah.
The Wrong Killings.
Wrong Killings, yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you, though. I think the Yeet stuff is quite cool stuff because it's cool colours.
Yeah.
It looks awesome. If people didn't know wrestling, they would still be like, oh, that's a cool t-shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what's good about it. It's kind of you don't have to be a wrestling fan to...
And I like the old school DX ones, too.
Yeah.
The old
with the old spray. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Totally.
Yeah.
Enough of that.
Yeah.
Your most memorable laugh out loud moments.
Oh, wow.
Man.
When Matt Hardy fell over the top of the rope.
Oh, yeah.
When he was doing the old thing and he flipped over the whole thing.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. Can't go past Titus World Slide.
Oh. Yeah, the Rumble.
Yeah, when he slid under the rope.
Slid right under. Just about anything Santino Marella would do.
Yeah.
Was...
Laugh out loud.
It was so funny. Oh, R-Truth.
R-Truth. Even Kurt Angle, too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That promo with Rey Mysterio when he was saying, you're just a little boy and I'm a man and I like to play with boys. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I mean, I'm going to get you in the swing, I'm going to get on top of you and I'm going to, oh no, that's not what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Yeah, Kurt had some real good ones, eh?
Yeah.
Laugh out loud moments. I mean, there's probably... I can't think of any. That's the problem, is I can't think of any. Yeah. I know there was always some with DX, particularly with Road Dogg.
Yeah.
He used to cut some real funny shit.
Yeah.
But I can't think of any. Probably for me, it would be the first time The Rock called Kevin Kelly a hermaphrodite.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I kind of really laughed at, which wasn't really funny, but it was, because it was just so cheesy, was when the big boss man fucking went and stole fucking Big Show's dad's...
Oh, the casket.
The casket. And bro, I was like...
bad.
That was so bad.
But you're right, it was so bad, I was laughing.
Yeah, I was cracking up, man.
I don't think that was what they wanted.
No.
That's definitely what
And
happened.
yeah, any R-Truth moment where he's been like, my bad.
Yeah. Especially the one where he comes out with a ladder in the Royal Rumble and sets up and he's like, where is it?
Yeah, that one, and when he went to the woman's.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, are you sure they're all woman?
Yeah. Yeah. Or the one with, for Money in the Bank. R-Truth, you're not in this match.
I'm not.
Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah. Oh, my bad. My bad, everyone.
My fear of spiders. Because it all started when you got the city wrong, eh?
Yes. Yeah. There's you mentioned something earlier, and I remember that's actually one of my laugh out loud is Kane and Daniel Bryan in therapy.
Yeah,
hug it out. You know, and it's like, oh, that was great. It was such good writing.
Yeah. And saying that I laughed at that promo with Kane as well. You know, the Canaanites one as well.
Yeah, the Canaanites. Yeah.
And it was funny because when The Rock stopped and goes Canaanites,
yeah,
Jerry Lawler goes Canaanites.
Yeah, and it's perfect.
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready? It doesn't. Wow. I was like, wow, that was really cool.
This one wasn't on TV.
Yeah.
But it's been released, like it's all over the internet. There's, you know, back in the day with Attitude Era, particularly when a show would end, the wrestlers would stay out there and just cut promos and have fun and shit like that.
Yeah.
There's one that's out there and it's Austin. He's interviewing people in the crowd and he goes, "What's your name?" And he's like, blah blah blah. He's like, "What do you do for a living?" He's like, "I'm a truck driver." He's like, "If there's one thing that chaps my ass is a truck driver going 40 miles an hour," you know, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then he goes up to some other guy and he's like, "What do you do?" He's like, "I'm a student." He's like, "Oh yeah, what are you studying?" He's like, I can't remember what he says. He's like, "Physics." He's like, "If there's one thing that chaps my ass," and he just does it like 2 or 3 times. And then he goes up to this lady, like this nice mum, you know, she looks like a mum with her kids sort of thing. He's like, "What's your name?" She's like, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, "What do you do?" So he's like, "I publish Christian books." He's like, "If there's one thing that chaps my ass." And I fucking always remember that, and I was like, that's fucking... It's just him being awesome, do you know what I mean? Like, just being funny and making the crowd pop and shit like that.
Yeah.
Probably a few of the Austin's actually what promos.
Yeah.
Where he'll be talking to someone, like someone will be talking to him, and he'll just be like, "What?"
Yeah, what?
Yeah. And I'll just crack up. One more. The Rumble... where the Rock, it was right before the Rumble, like the Raw before, and the Rock comes out to cut a promo. He's like, everyone's asking the Rock if he's going to win the Rumble. But he's like, I walk down the street and they ask me if I'm going to win the Rumble. I go to the bank, they ask me if I'm going to win the Rumble. He's like, even this camera guy here asked me if I'm going to win. He's like, in fact, come here. And he takes the camera off the camera guy and starts filming the crowd and shit. I always thought that was real fucking funny. Oh, sorry. One more. Sorry. Yeah. Laugh out loud moments. And Bracey should have made the promo list. Chris Jericho's debut, where The Rock goes, "What is your name?"
Yeah.
Oh, every time I laugh.
I was just about to say, bloody Mizdow.
Oh, Mizdow, that was great.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Some good stuff.
Yeah. Most memorable mark-out moment. Well, I know I pretty much marked out when Edge came back at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I did too.
I was like doing the old backwards, I was kicking my legs in the air kind of buzz.
Yeah.
I think I did it for AJ Styles when he turned up.
Oh. Yeah, that Rumble, eh?
Yeah.
And I fucking, I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, the screen went black and everyone thought it was Taker for a second, eh? And then fucking the smoke came up in the song and then it was like, phenomenal.
Yeah, and it was only like, Reigns was in the ring.
Yeah.
Even Christian's comeback was fucking pretty marky.
I don't remember.
Oh, do you?
Nah.
No, I think about it, I don't either.
Jericho's, again, sorry, I know we just said this, but Jericho's debut, I remember watching that and just marking out. Being like, oh, well, thank God Jericho's here. Like, I was a massive Jericho fan from WCW, and I'm just like, shit, this is going to be fucking so good.
Yeah.
Probably the Hardys came back at Mania.
Yeah,
I don't know about you, but I marked out.
Yeah,
I mean, everyone knew.
Yeah.
Everyone had a feeling, but there was still doubt, and because the New Day came out in their gear, everyone was like, oh, they're going to put themselves in.
Yeah.
And then, that music hit, and the whole crowd just went fucking mental.
Cody coming back was cool.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And I was just about to say another Cody one. Cody won the title.
Yeah.
with the help of, Taker and shit,
Yeah.
was fucking. That was that Taker doing that to The Rock was total mark out.
Yeah.
And then Cody winning was fucking boss.
Yeah. I've had I've marked out with a New Zealand wrestler.
Oh, true.
Have you heard of Del Knox?
Oh, the name's familiar.
Yeah, he was on that. He was on the documentary years and years ago. I think it was 2020 or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Del Knox. So he was at one of our shows.
Oh yeah.
And I went and introduced myself in there, and I was just like, "Sorry, bro, I'm marking out a little bit because when it comes to New Zealand wrestling royalty, you're like up there."
Yeah.
Yeah. But
totally.
That's my New Zealand wrestling mark.
Fuck yeah.
Him and Mr. Burns.
I totally marked out. I got to meet CM Punk.
Yep.
And Ken Kennedy.
Oh yeah, nice.
They were doing a spot for The Rock before the show in Western Springs, and we went and waited outside The Rock and got to meet them. That was fucking totally marked out then.
Yeah.
Where are we? Moves you least. Now this is one for you to fucking answer. Moves, because you've probably taken half of them. Moves you least want to take.
Well, I've taken a couple, but
I know after you told me I never want to take a chop, because you're like, that sucks the most.
Oh, it does suck, but you get used to it.
You hear a lot of wrestlers being like, I hate getting chopped, or I hate getting chopped by this person.
Yeah.
Fucking all of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like you. I have no desire to be hurt, so
I wouldn't want to get clotheslined from hell.
Oh yeah, that looks brutal, eh?
Yeah, because that's pretty snug.
Yeah.
But like all those moves are pretty good.
Yeah. What moves would you like to take?
Oh, anything really.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I've taken a couple good moves. Like,
keen.
Yeah. I think a move that I a bit worried about, I suppose, just because it's a front bump, is probably a Dominator or something like that.
Okay.
But I've taken like on the weekend and that I've taken a couple of like backbreakers where they did it on like the knee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like it sucks.
Yeah. Well, if you it does.
If you do it wrong, it will.
Yeah. It does suck.
Yeah.
Being real and all.
Yeah. Moves you least like to take, least want to take. For mine, it would probably be things like fucking top rope suplex. Anything that's really high.
Yeah.
I think I don't really. That would really suck.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, and probably and I wouldn't want to. I just because of the angle it's on, I wouldn't not take the Steiner brothers finishing move.
Oh yeah.
It looks dangerous as shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you could land wrong.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Same as like I was gonna say Legion of Doom. Road Warriors.
Yeah. Similar. Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
That just looks nasty.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah.
Divas you wish did Playboy and or sex tape.
Well, pretty much the ones that I wanted did it.
Yeah, well, it's on Lita.
Lita and
Lita would have been good.
Yeah.
Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Miss Elizabeth would have been pretty cool.
Mae Young.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't make the list.
No, back in the days, I mean, man.
Oh,
nah.
Yeah. I'm still good. What's her name? Fucking who was with Bray Wyatt for a while?
Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna end my list on Nia Jax.
Nia Jax.
Fuck yeah.
I'd
Thank you.
probably say Lita.
Yeah.
Fucking. I would say.
Santina.
Oh shit! Now it's just hard to think. Just trying to think of all the other wrestlers that are in there.
It's hard to get ones that haven't done it, eh?
Yeah. For some reason, I don't know why, but I'm just thinking of it right now. Molly Holly.
Oh yeah, no, hey, I'm not knocking that, man.
Molly
Holly.
She can have hair. She can have no hair. Either other.
But yeah, preferably hair. Yeah.
Victoria or
Victoria. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
And last but not least, probably. It's a Melina.
Oh, good call.
Melina or Melina.
Yeah, Melina. Yeah, cool.
I wouldn't mind seeing Roxanne Perez or someone like that either.
Oh, yeah.
Or Stephanie Vaquer.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, they that's for a next generation of
That's
Christians.
next year, yeah. Pre-Attitude Era who'd thrive most on today's roster. I think Tully and Arn.
Yeah.
100% would be over.
Well, all 4 horsemen.
All 4. Yeah, oh, totally.
All 4 of them.
Yeah.
I reckon the Rock and Roll Express, the Midnight Express.
Yeah. Definitely Midnight Express.
Yeah. Well, the Rock and Roll Express is still going, so pretty much. They were just, they're either still going or they retired a few years ago.
I was never a fan of these, eh?
Yeah, but they could thrive, bro, because they said that Ricky Morton was one of the best sellers.
True.
Yeah. And I think he could, and him and the Midnight Express were bloody good too. Like Bobby Eden in it. And they had Jim Cornette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Who else was, I think...
Pre-Attitude Era.
Is it just...
I think...
Is it just wrestlers, they not tag teams?
It just is just pre-Attitude Era.
Yeah. I reckon Don Morocco.
You reckon?
Yeah. Don the Rock Morocco, or Don the Magnificent Don Morocco, or
Von Erichs, I think, would get over.
The Von Erichs would, yeah.
Because imagine the feud between like the Von Erichs and like the Bloodline.
Yeah.
Like imagine that feud. That'd be fucking out of this world.
Yeah. Well, they had a good feud with the Freebirds. The Freebirds are pretty much the reason why there's like that rule. You know?
Yeah. Well, there you go. There's another one who'd be good now. Freebirds. They would get over.
The Steiners would. Like, there's a lot.
I think the Steiners
pretty
would,
much most of the teams from that that had some success. Would, like I reckon even Demolition and Road Warriors would get.
The Road Warriors would always get over. Because they would just put on a series of brutal matches and it would just be amazing. But then the only thing is, like, I guess, like, if you think of like late 80s, early 90s wrestling, right? A lot of those guys who got over because every week they'll just do a squash match. Yeah. Whereas now you'd never see squash matches.
No, not really.
They're very rare.
Yeah.
So, guys like Road Warriors would go over. Fuck yeah.
Ricky Steamboat definitely.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
He would probably be probably my top choice actually for.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Macho Man would go over, I reckon.
But he was kind of. He was in the WCW during the
true. He was, yeah.
But so was some of the other. So was Ricky Steamboat.
That's true.
But they weren't at the. Hey, no, the Attitude Era was WWE. No.
Yeah, that's right. We're talking like Ricky Steamboat and fucking Macho in their prime.
Yeah. And in their prime, like
mid to late 80s.
Yeah.
Total prime, totally over. Fucking they would do really well.
Like WrestleMania 3 onwards, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And fully. Ricky Steamboat had a wonderful match against Jericho.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, that was really good.
And one more, I think. I don't know about Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
If he had have got what Big Show got.
Oh, got the tumor removed and shit. Yeah.
Because he was really, really like agile, like doing drop kicks and shit back in his younger days.
Yeah.
Because he was like really thin and that.
Yeah, him and Amos could team up.
He had the same build as Amos. Yeah.
Actors, musicians, celebs who would succeed the most as wrestlers. Jason Statham,
Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Jack Black.
Yeah. We know he can do it.
Yeah.
We've seen him do it.
We've seen him do it. Well,
he
was under a mask. Oh, and he had his stretchy pants.
Yeah.
Who else? I think, I had a name in my head before.
Tell you, yeah.
Oh, no, I can't even. What's his name? Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, Marky Mark. Yeah.
He could even be Marky Mark.
Yeah.
Come out to Good Vibrations.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. That Dwayne Johnson would make a good wrestler.
Maybe that Jesse Ventura as well.
Yeah, he's a good actor. Hold on, musicians and celebrities. I'm trying to think of a musician actually.
Yeah, musician. So what was the? So
actors, musicians, and celebs.
So I'm gonna do an actor. My actor will be we'll go. I'm gonna go Jack Black for my actor.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to stick with Jason Statham. I just think he's got that whole meanness.
Yeah.
Like that whole, he would be a good heel.
And he could be like, I'm the wrestler.
Yeah.
What's the next one? Musicians.
That's a hard one. Okay, Ice Cube.
Yep.
I reckon he would have just got over.
Yeah.
I don't know why I say that. I just think like.
Yeah.
He could cut a promo. He was cool.
Yep.
He could come in as like a straight from I'm straight out of Compton, y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just think Ice Cube. I don't know if he had like the physicality for it, but he's got that intense like look and shit.
I'm gonna say James Brown.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Physical.
Yeah.
Totally physical.
Yeah, and he'll get the crowd going. He might be just like the cat, you know.
Fuck yeah, Ernest Miller.
Yeah.
No one would know what he's saying.
Yeah, nah.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Him or Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash would have been a good manager, I reckon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And have Elvis as your wrestler.
Oh, hey, that's pretty fucking good. Yeah, let's go with Elvis. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Or you could have Ray Charles.
Nah.
He's blind.
Nah.
I'm just...
Couldn't wrestle for shit.
Yeah. Oh, what about old Kenny Rogers was quite a big guy.
Is he?
Yeah, he was quite a big dude.
Oh, fuck, okay. All right. I'm not going to knock Kenny Rogers. No.
And, or I'm just trying to look, and maybe Ozzy Osbourne. Alice Cooper was on...
Alice Cooper?
Yeah.
That's not a bad one, actually. Cyndi Lauper would have made a great female wrestler.
Yeah.
Because all that flair.
Yeah. Ozzy Osbourne. He would have been a good wrestler in the 90s anyway.
Could have been in the ministry.
Yeah, ministry.
He could have been the head of the ministry.
Yeah, hard.
Fuck yeah. All right, that'll do.
James Hetfield.
James Hetfield. Nah, I can't stand him, mate.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about all those guys in Metallica just rubbed me the wrong way.
What about anyone from AC/DC? Brian Johnson?
Yeah, fuck yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
And celebrities.
Oh, yeah.
Who's none of those things but still famous? What's that guy's name? deGrasse Tyson? Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
He could have been tag teams with Lenny Poffo. You know what I mean? The geniuses. They could have been.
Hard. Celebs or...
I don't fucking know any others. I can't think of anyone. I can't think of anyone that's not an actor or a musician anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know.
I just think of you know what? Who, I reckon Hillary Berry.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Hillary Berry. Yeah,
Hillary
fuck
Berry.
yeah. Good call. Wrestlers you back yourself to beat. None. Wrestlers you'll back yourself to beat in a drunken bar fight.
James Ellsworth.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
That's the only answer we need.
Yeah.
That kid with one leg, Zach Gowan.
Oh.
Is that his name?
Yeah, Zach Gowan.
Yeah, he just knocked his crutches out.
Yeah, but he still lived after Brock Lesnar beat him up. What are we going to do?
You make a valid point.
Yeah, exactly.
Wrestlers you'll beat in a drunken bar fight. Vicky Guerrero.
You know who I reckon I'd beat?
Whoa.
Any wrestler that's passed already.
Yeah, well Ric Flair now.
Yeah, Ric Flair now. I don't know.
Yeah. I think I would get my ass handed to me by just about everyone.
Yeah, same.
Who places in the top 4 if they redid Brawl for All? I'm guessing he means like current roster.
Yeah.
Who would place in the top 4? Braun Breaker.
So does it? Oh, it's current roster.
Current roster, I think he's.
Yeah.
I reckon Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
American footballer, just fucking.
Yeah.
He's got Steiner blood, man.
Yeah.
Trying to think of the guys who have a legit like background in like.
Some of them are gone now though, like like your Bobby Lashley's and.
True. Well, he's still current, just AEW.
Yeah, true that. Oh yeah, because I'd say Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley. He's legit a badass guy.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley. It doesn't have to be. Does it have to be current roster? Does it say?
No, it doesn't say anything. Just if they redid it now.
Yeah.
Who like if they're like we're going to do Brawl for All next week, who would get into the top 4?
I'm just gonna leave Brock Lesnar out of it just because he's the obvious.
Oh, he's the obvious.
Just too obvious.
He's not current roster though.
Yeah. True. Well, isn't he coming back?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
But I'm with you. I think Bobby Lashley 100%.
Bobby Lashley, yeah.
Final 4.
Karrion Kross.
Oh yeah.
Because he's I know he's jiu-jitsu, but
is he?
Yeah.
Oh sweet.
That's Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Damian Priest, I think as well, has got a bit of a.
Yeah.
Aleister Black's also got a bit of a.
Aleister Black. Yeah. He's a legit fighter, eh?
Yeah.
I can't think of anyone else.
Batista. Oh no, he's not a bloody current roster.
Yeah.
There'll be someone come up eventually.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm just running through like the roster and shit. And I'm just like,
Solo Sikoa.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows though?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That dude's pretty fucking.
Yeah.
Pretty solid, eh?
Jacob Fatu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, fuck. I think we'll nail that.
Logan Paul.
I wouldn't put it past him.
No.
Fuck
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because he does box.
yeah. And legit, like, fucking athlete.
Yeah.
Like, I know people are like, oh, he's a YouTuber. It's like, fuck, put that aside, man.
Yeah, he is an athlete.
Like, forget that. Like, that dude is like,
Yeah.
like, he's dedicated to his fucking physique and shit.
And he's put a lot of effort into perfecting the craft of professional wrestling.
Hell yeah.
You know, he's treated it with respect.
Yeah, shit, yeah. The fact that he gets booed out of the building means he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that means he's fucking onto it.
Yeah.
Wrestlers you would have as your phone a friend or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but their on-screen gimmickal character as if it was a real person.
Oh, wow.
Lenny Poffo, the
Yeah.
genius.
Nick Bockwinkel.
Oh, okay. He wouldn't know much modern history, but he would know a bit.
Yeah.
I tell you who, Chris Nowinski.
Oh, yes, Chris. Yep.
Yeah, he's a legit smart dude.
Yeah.
He must was real smart.
Yeah.
Fucking maybe Eric Bischoff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, pretty well-rounded, well-spoken dude. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, what's her name in AEW? The dentist.
Oh, yeah.
She's like fucking legit smart.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a fucking dentist.
Yeah.
She's a doctor.
R-Truth.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay then. Whatever. I mean, I'm not knocking R-Truth. Like,
Yeah.
cool dude. He just wouldn't be on my phone a friend list.
No. Yeah.
JBL
Yeah.
as his character.
Oh, yeah, the character, eh?
Yeah. If you think of that last run he had where he was like the financial genius and shit.
Yeah.
JBL. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even in real life, he's a real fucking smart dude.
Yeah.
Bit of an asshole, but smart dude.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that'll be a good one. I can't think of anyone else who played a smart character.
Yeah, nah, not really.
Yeah, that's about it, I think. Moving on.
Yeah, well, that one was a hard one to think about.
Least favourite, most overrated wrestlers. Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
I was never a Hogan fan.
I know Calvin's one.
Yeah.
Lex Luger.
Oh, yeah. We used to argue about that.
Yeah, so I was saying to myself, I was like, he'll be spewing that he's going in the Hall of Fame, that he's in the Hall of Fame. But after watching all those old school WCW and whatnot, like, I have a lot more respect for him. He took so many so many bumps he didn't even have to take.
Yeah. He was never afraid to do the job.
Yeah.
And when you hear the story, like, and we didn't hear it at the time, we heard this, like, after WCW folded.
Yeah.
Fucking jumped from WWE, WCW, got shafted in his pay and was like, I'm going to do it anyway because I still want to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and fucking earned, you know, said to Bischoff, I'll prove myself.
Yeah.
If you promise me, if I can do it, you have to promise to give me a pay rise.
Yeah.
And Bischoff was like, yeah, you did it. Here's more money.
Yeah.
So fucking
worked hard.
Yeah.
And because he didn't have a very good gimmick, in WWE.
Oh, in WWE.
Yeah, the narcissist.
The narcissist.
You can barely say it.
Yeah.
It's hard to think. But yeah, he reckons Lex Luger.
Yeah.
Mine's Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Is one of them.
Ultimate Warrior. I was never in a Warrior fan.
Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, he's pretty overrated. There's someone that I just can't bloody stand. I just can't think of who it is.
People aren't going to like this, but I don't really care. Well, no, I think proof is in the pudding. Fucking Braun Strowman. I'm sorry, but like, I think he's a lovely guy. Like, you hear interviews with him and shit like that, and you're like, he's a nice dude. But I'm just like, he was big and stuff, but like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, it was just, the minute he left the White family, I was like, don't care.
Yeah.
Overrated. I can think of a million underrated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, underrated.
Overrated, Hardcore Holly.
Yeah.
Because I think he thought he was better than what he actually was.
Yeah.
And he thought, I'm a tough guy, I'll do this and that.
Yeah, he was a bit overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else.
I can't think of anyone else either, really. Oh, Sin Cara was a little overrated.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty...
That was a disaster from the start.
Yeah.
And let's do one more. Let's do a female, overrated female. Oh, sorry.
Overrated female?
Sorry, no one's going to like mine. And I don't give a fuck. Oh, no, actually I changed my mind. Overrated in looks was Trish Stratus for me.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, what do you mean? She was good. I was like, I think her looks were overrated. I wouldn't say she's overrated because in the ring, fucking
good.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say her, but I might say fucking the Bellas.
Yeah.
I think they were both a bit overrated for what they were. I think they were just visual aids, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I can't remember any Bellas matches.
Yeah.
Ever. Like, I can't... Like, if you're like, name one, I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
For me, it probably was, overrated was, Carmella.
Yeah.
At the start, anyway, she started to get better. But I'm not a very big Liv Morgan fan. She's a little bit overrated for me.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I can see why.
Yeah. It's just annoying now.
Yeah. I liked it when she won the title. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But then I was like, I didn't care.
Yeah.
I was just happy for her, but I was like, I don't care what happens.
You're Mount Rushmore times 2, so all-time top 8.
This is going to be fucking...
Hard.
Okay. I'm just going to start banging them out, all right? So, CM Punk, Stone Cold, Jeff Hardy, The Undertaker. Oh, man.
It's a hard one, eh?
Fucking Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
Chris Benoit. Did I say Booker T?
No.
Booker T.
So.
Oh, one more. Fuck, I went through this too fast.
Huh.
Booker T and... oh, man.
Think back to WCW.
Owen Hart. Yeah.
I try to think back to WCW too as well.
Yeah. I was trying to... Yeah. Owen definitely, yeah.
So 8, eh? Macho Man's my first one. Chris Jericho, Triple H.
Oh, fucking... Yep.
Triple H. I've also got... I'm just trying to think. Gosh. I'm having a drawing blank. Yeah, what did I say? Macho Man.
Yeah. Triple H.
Triple H. What was the other one? Fuck.
You've forgotten? Austin?
Yeah.
No?
No, it wasn't Austin, but
Macho
Austin,
Man.
Macho Man.
We should write this down, man.
Yeah, Macho
People
Man.
listen to this are like, fucking come on.
You guys, we got the list.
Yeah.
Macho Man, Chris Jericho.
Yes, Chris Jericho.
Triple H.
Yeah.
I actually quite like Kurt Angle.
Good. Yeah, nice.
Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
I'd probably have Sting.
Oh, good.
Sting,
yeah, good
and Diamond Dallas Page for me.
DDP.
He was one of my favourite WCW guys back in the day.
Yeah.
Mainly because he wouldn't get turned into NWO, and he was just cool.
Yeah,
like he was cool. He had like a mullet and shit.
He was cool.
Yeah, he was just cool, and he still is cool.
Great matches too.
Yeah.
Like, he had some fucking killer matches.
And he started late in his,
Yeah, 38.
Like, yeah, and because he was a manager and that back in the day, but like, yeah, but he did pretty well.
Okay, that was good. Oh, we have one more. Favorite matches.
Favorite matches.
Oh man.
Like,
there's a million.
Yeah, like I've seen some matches where I don't remember watching, and I've watched them again, and I'm like, "Fuck, these are cool."
Yeah.
But one of my, I think for storytelling, I think I quite enjoyed that Ric Flair's retirement match.
Yeah, nice.
That was a cool storytelling one.
Yeah.
For me, what was it? King of the Ring, Undertaker versus Mick Foley on top of the Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell, yeah.
Yeah, that match, I just still remember from Mick Foley falling off, like, what the shit?
Oh, yeah, there was just so much in that
So,
match.
that one, what was and two more. Yeah. for me, just because of who turned up.
Yeah.
And that was Survivor Series when Dolph Ziggler went all the way because Sting debuted.
That was fucking great.
And that was a good match. That was actually quite a cool little, you know.
And you know what I hate? The only thing I hated about that is Ziggler, blah, blah, blah. And at the end, Sting, that was cool. No problem with that. But they should have strapped the rocket onto Ziggler a bit more and been like, we're going to use this to push you.
You're the sole survivor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think another match I think is a real good match is the match between Dolph Ziggler and Luke Harper at Money in... it was when it was tables, ladders and chairs and stairs. That one,
Okay.
They have a ladder match for the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
It's bloody... it's bloody awesome. Good match, that one.
I'm going to go... I've got quite a different list. I'm going to go TLC at WrestleMania X7, or 17, whatever you want to call it. That was the big first... Was it the first one? Or the first time they probably called it TLC, I think it was.
Yeah.
And that's where, like, Edge did the big spear and shit like that. That was fucking insane.
It'd be up there, yeah.
And even though they've done better TLC since, it was just like, this is mental. It was so good. I'm going to go WrestleMania 20 triple threat for the title. So it was Michaels, Triple H, and Chris Benoit. I think it was best. That was amazing. I'm going to go different from you, but I'm going to go Shawn Michaels and Undertaker at Mania. Doesn't matter which one.
Yeah.
They were both...
Yeah.
Probably the first one just.
Yeah.
But you could honestly... I could easily go either way. And lastly, and this is going to be real left field, but it's a match I think about a lot, and I've watched back a whole lot of times. And it was the final... No, it wasn't the final. It was the rematch. I'm going to have to actually look it up. Hold on. It was NXT Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
And it was Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
Versus... Oh, man. Versus Tyler Bates.
Oh, yeah.
Pete Dunne, Tyler Bates.
Yeah.
Yeah. NXT TakeOver. That's because they were just doing TakeOver at the time. I think it was... Pretty sure it was Chicago. Yeah. And... it
was for the UK title, eh?
It was for the UK title. Pete Dunne had won the title at the tournament. And... No. Tyler Bates had won the title.
Yeah.
And because that was a big deal, because they're like, he's our youngest champion ever. Because I think that's when he was still just younger than The Rock or something. Anyway, and then they had a rematch at NXT TakeOver, and it was him and Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
And it blew my mind.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, it was old school, mat, technical, holds, pressure points, fucking...
British wrestling.
But not even just British. Like, it reminded me of, like, Owen versus Brett. It reminded me of, like...
Oh, that's another one.
I think about that match a lot, too.
Yeah.
It reminded me of, like, Benoit versus Malenko.
Yeah.
Or even Benoit versus Eddie at fucking ECW. Was it? No, that was... No, sorry, that wasn't it. At... Eddie versus Benoit in Japan.
Yeah.
It just kind of... It was a hark back to all that, like, we're not going to do this fucking spot fest. We're just going to, like, show people what wrestling is.
Yeah.
I fucking love that match.
Yeah.
And it went over. Like, the crowd loved it and shit like that. And everyone suddenly knew who Tyler... Like, they're like, Jesus, Tyler Bates cool, but fuck me, Pete Dunne is awesome.
So, another match I want to put in there. Just because
we can.
Just because KO is one of my favourites.
Oh, yeah, okay.
His first match against John Cena.
Where
he won it.
Yep.
I was at my mate's house and I was the only one cheering for him.
Yeah.
I was like, and then everyone's fucking John Cena.
Yeah.
Then the next time and the next pay-per-view when they're versing, alright, there was like this one guy who's like, let's go KO. So fuck off. He fucking jump on my fucking bandwagon.
Yeah.
It's because he beat John Cena last time. He didn't beat him again, obviously.
Yeah.
But you could also argue like the match that Shawn Michaels and Jericho had at WrestleMania 19, was it? Yeah.
No, it wasn't
18,
19.
17.
No, it was later. It was way later. I want to say 23, 24?
No. It was because Jericho still had pants on. And long hair,
okay.
And he kicked him in the nuts. The first one. I think it was 19. Yeah, I think it was 19.
Because they did twice, eh?
I think they did it, yeah, I think.
Sorry, I think I'm thinking of the later one.
Yeah, I think so.
When Jericho put Michaels through the TV.
Yeah.
Was
Oh, yeah,
kind of
that
the
was
build-up.
later on.
That
yeah.
was later. Okay, sorry, I'm thinking of that then.
Yeah. And also, there was another couple of good NXT matches as well.
Been some.
No, there's been some good ones. Oh, even Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sami Zayn.
Yep.
And when he came in.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Damian Priest versus Alistair... No, it wasn't Damian Priest, sorry. Alistair Black versus...
Was it Andrade?
No.
Oh.
It was a dude... purple something? No. He wore the glasses with 3 glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and the whole thing was, you'll say my... He was keep going to Alistair Black, you'll say my name at the end of it.
Oh,
Alistair
yeah,
Black refused to say it.
Velveteen Dream.
Velveteen Dream.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was a match.
Yeah, that was a good match, yeah.
Yeah. Alistair Black's had some real good stuff. I really like him, eh?
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping now that he's back, they kind of do something real good with him.
Yeah.
Like, I reckon he could put on some great matches.
Yeah, he can.
With a lot of the guys there now. Especially, like, him and Braun could do a real good series of matches. Oh, that's the other thing. I've been thinking about this lately. I was like, I wish they used to do best of 7.
Yeah.
Like, Sheamus, Cesaro did best of 7.
Yeah.
And it was like, the Hardys and the Hardys and Edge and Christian did.
Yeah.
It wasn't best of 7, it was like a series of matches. It might have been best of 7.
Yeah.
I kind of wish they'd bring that stuff back.
Yeah, hard.
I used to really like that. I used to also really like how they would do a number 1 contenders match, and you never really see those anymore.
No, you don't really. No, not a
For
lot.
the tag titles and shit you do.
Yeah.
But back in the day, that was a big deal to be the number 1 contender. And I think you kind of lost that when Money in the Bank came in.
Yeah.
It kind of became the default number 1 contender.
Yeah.
So, I think we did the whole list.
Yeah, I think we did.
I didn't think we would.
Yeah.
Mind you, this is a fucking long podcast. Okay. Hour and a half.
No. Yeah.
Well, if you've stuck in this for an hour and a half, bravo. Well done. Good for you.
Because we almost didn't.
Yeah. There's a few of them we went through real fucking because I'm I don't care. So there we go. We finally did it. We finally did Cal's Mount Rushmore list of shit.
Yeah.
Of wrestling stuff.
You could have made a better list, mate. No.
Yeah. How about like best album? Like how about best like dinosaur movie?
Yeah.
We might have to write some more.
Yeah, some just other subject ones as well.
Now, there's one other thing we have to do before you go.
Yeah.
It's really important. Everyone who comes on the show now, these days, does the same thing. And I'm just going to bring it up. I should have done this earlier. I'm going to bring it up on my phone real quick.
Yeah.
And it's the quick fire questions.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to do that. But before we do that, because I'm just finding it, how's your mental health, man? Like,
oh, good. Yep.
I know, like, I don't want to go into everything because it's your business, but like you've been going through a lot of fucking ups and downs lately.
And
all that sort of shit. But we sort of like fucking kept in touch a bit more and like going through stuff. So how's things like right now?
Pretty good. Oh, not too bad.
Good
not too
now,
bad. Yeah.
At the moment, yeah. Because I know you had a dip the other week and shit
Yeah,
like that.
had a bit of a dip. Yeah, and
as we all do, like fucking, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but so now I've finally on the benefit now. So, so I've got some money coming through while I look for a job and shit.
Yep. Hopefully we'll fucking roll around pretty quick.
Yeah. And so now I've got a bit of extra cash. So I'm going to Wanganui Thursdays and Sundays.
Nice.
Go see the kids.
Yeah.
Also got trainings and also me and X do the autism like workshop things that they got going.
Yeah, cool.
And this Thursday's one's on was it pretty much transitioning into school, like how can your school help you, kind of stuff. And so things are all good, like, and and so my 2 younger kids are in Wanganui, but I've got all my older kids here, and I catch up with them quite a bit, and see my grandkids. Yes, my granddad.
Granddad Tyrin. Papa Tyrin's off to wrestle, kids.
And I've caught up with a lot of mates that I hadn't seen in some of them in 7 or 8 years.
Wow, yeah.
Like a couple of my army mates I've been hanging out with.
Nice,
Old security supervisor and things that I've seen. So I hadn't seen in ages.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, so
awesome. I tell you what we'll do, and hold me to this, like fucking remind me, is when you finish doing, because you're doing the autism stuff for your kid, for your son.
Yeah.
Right. So when you finish, because I'm guessing there's like 8 or 9, I don't know how long it takes, but
there's
several weeks.
Yeah, because my kid's son's mum, she did the actual course itself, like the Explore course or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So she's got already got a bit of knowledge about it.
Yeah.
And this is just like just a workshop, just goes through pretty much the same thing that she went through, but just not as in depth.
Much depth. Yeah.
But
Just to give you some
Yeah.
guidance, bit of
I think
knowledge.
there's only like 2 or 3 left.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hit me up when you're done, because
Yeah.
what I'd love to do is get you here, but get, I don't know if you've met Matthew Willie.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, sweet. Get Matthew Willie here, who is fucking, like, autism super dad.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's, and just super dad in general, like, fucking my favourite people in the world. And we can fucking chat about it.
Yeah.
Because I think that'll be really cool, especially as parents, like,
Yeah.
that's something that fucking probably a lot of parents are like, because like even if you know, like obviously you know with your son, you know you've gone through all the stuff.
Yeah.
But like, there's probably parents out there who are like, should we look into this? Like, like they, because I'm sure you're the same. Like, you have doubts and worries about even starting the process.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
you're like, oh fuck, am I making this up? Do you know what I mean? Then you see things, you're like, no, I'm not, and then you're like. So I think that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Probably help some people and shit like that, and
Yep.
just be interesting chat. Okay, here we go. Quick fire questions. You can
Okay.
choose question set A or question set B.
I'll go A.
A, cool. All right, it's first things that come to your mind.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean you have to be quick. Like, take your time. This is fucking. I'm glad you chose A. This is right up your alley. What's a song that always makes you happy or cheers you up?
It always makes me happy and cheers me up.
Yeah. So you're driving along and you're like, the song comes on, you're like, fuck yeah,
Yeah.
so happy you're here.
Fuck, is actually kind of.
It's a hard one, eh?
That's actually a hard question.
And we've had massive discussions
Oh,
about
yeah,
this.
shit, you. I could probably tell you which songs make me cry.
yeah, I know. I've got a fucking list of those too. Hold on, let me go to Tyrin's playlist that I have. And I literally have Tyrin, I literally have one that I made from you. And I can fucking rattle some off. Hold on, I'm just going to find it. No, it's Things One, Tyrin, here we go. See, let me know if there's any of these. So, Talking Heads, This Must Be the Place.
Oh, yeah, that's been my number one song on like my Spotify
Is it?
playlist, but yeah. That is probably one of the songs, yeah. I'd say that would be one of the songs. And I'd also maybe even say Don't Think Twice, It's Alright by Bob Dylan. I just for some reason it's just been in my head lately, and it's just always
nice. That is a good song.
I don't sing the words, I just do babe.
This is one I know makes you feel good, and you told me you put this on the list. Leo Sayer,
Yeah.
You Make Me Feel Like Dancing. That song is a happy fucking
hard.
song, eh?
And so is Casey and the Sunshine Band, Give It Up, Baby, Give It Up.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's good. You know what else? I reckon that you'll dig that is on my list is Mr. Blue Sky. I was listening to it when you came in.
Yeah.
Fucking that song, I know it's a drug song, but like,
yeah,
it's a good song.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's a great song.
It is a good song.
Yeah. Okay.
And I like a lot of the ELO songs.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What would you have on a perfect sandwich?
On a perfect sandwich.
Perfect sandwich for you.
Well, perfect. A perfect bloody a perfect sandwich would obviously be like probably a club sandwich.
Yeah.
With cheese and tomato and that. Mm-hmm. But my perfect sandwich to have like at home when I like got the munchies or whatever.
Yeah.
Is don't hate me for this one.
No.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
Yeah.
Jam.
I'm 100% with you.
And sometimes I decide to add Nutella.
Okay. You can keep the Nutella, bro.
I've already done that a few times, but yeah.
Legit, peanut butter, slightly different.
Yeah.
Peanut butter jam on toast is my jam.
Yeah.
My jam. But I'm not knocking that, bro. That is a good sandwich. Yep, nice.
Got to have cheese in there.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how I discovered this is weird? I was talking to one of the kids the other day. Now, I don't have that sandwich a lot, but like sometimes it fucking just. They're like, how did you know to have that? I was like, well, one day I was making toast and I made peanut butter toast.
Yeah.
And the other one I made jam and cheese and there was still peanut butter on the knife.
Yeah.
And I'm like, first bite, I'm like, hello.
Yeah.
Do you want another one? Do you want another one that's real fucking good?
What?
Ham and cheese with jam.
Ham and cheese. Oh.
With jam. Honestly, bro. Yeah. And if you toast it a little, just a little, so the cheese melts a little, but not too much because then the jam turns into like lava.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you toast it just a little. Oh, man, that's a good sandwich.
Yeah.
What is a movie that... Oh, there you go. What's a movie that made you cry or get emotional?
It made me cry.
Yeah.
Well, the first movie I can remember that made me cry, like as a young, as an older kid.
Yeah.
was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Really?
Yeah, when the ant died.
Oh, that was pretty sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I also, I would have cried in any other movie.
Yeah, I
was
cry in
like-
lots of movies.
Especially when there's sad music playing.
Oh.
Like,
Fucking Pixar, man.
yeah,
They know how to do it
yeah.
every time.
Yeah, I kind of like Toy Story mode.
Yeah.
You know, when they when
Fuck yes.
yeah,
That is that number 3, eh?
yeah.
Fuck me every time I
Pretty
cry.
dark, that one.
Okay, here we go. Garden gnomes. Cool or nah?
Not cool. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right,
Yeah.
good. Second to last question. Cadbury or Whittaker's?
Whittaker's.
Fuck yeah, that's the only answer there is.
And plus, once Cadbury went smaller,
Oh yeah, fuck them.
there was no chance I was.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I might grab it because they've got something that I like a Turkish delight or something.
Yeah.
But apart from that,
I tell you the rule in our house. It's Whittaker's on payday,
yeah.
Cadbury on the off week.
yeah.
No pay week, Cadbury.
yeah. Whittaker's. What's your favourite Whittaker's?
Oh, almond gold.
Yeah.
Oh no, fuck. I always say that, but actually, you know what? Classic peanut slab.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Classic peanut slab. I love it. Other than that, I actually like the it's like berries and cookies or something like that.
Yeah.
I really like that.
My favourite was peanut butter,
Oh, that is good.
and I also like the Hazella one.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going with you. Hazella
Yeah.
is out of this world. I mean, there's a few Cadbury bars I like.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Fucking Whittaker's every time.
Yeah. Shit, you.
Last question. What makes you happy?
Family and friends and family and
Yeah. Sweet.
and breathing the air.
Yeah.
I suppose. Oh, sorry. That's not a
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry,
Kelvin.
Kels. Sorry,
Yeah.
Kels.
Yeah.
How's that working out for you? Nice, man. Well, thank you for coming on and doing
all
this.
good.
We've been wanting to do this forever, so
Yeah.
I'm so glad we could. I may actually keep this paper and just like pop it up on the wall or something next to
Yeah.
him.
So I reckon we should have. But I think next time we have a list like this, we should make our lists first.
Oh, fuck yes. And just do 10.
Yeah.
Just do 10, because we did, I don't know how many are on here, 20 or something.
Yeah.
It was just a bit much, but fucking if you've been playing along at home, let us know what your answers were to some of the questions, but...
Yeah, a bit much, but hey, Kelvin was always a bit much when
Yeah.
when he wanted to tell you something and stuff.
Oh,
Especially
fuck
on his bloody messages.
Oh.
When you saw one of his voice calls and it was voice messages and it was over 2 minutes long. You're
Oh, yeah.
Headphones on, I don't want the missus hearing this one.
Yeah. Yeah, this...
Really talking.
there was a few times he would send it, and it was really... Did he do the thing to you when you'll send one, it was 5 minutes, and you send another one, like, sorry, brother, I didn't know that was so long.
Yeah,
And then that one will be 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And then the next one will be 40 seconds, and then 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And the 20 seconds one has just been haha, I'm sending another one.
Yeah, but... Or you'd ring up and you'd be just talk the whole time and Karen would be yeah, bro, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you'd be thinking, when is he going to stop and actually start talking properly?
Yeah.
But no, he doesn't.
No.
And then at the end he's oh,
Yeah.
what are you up to, G? What are you up to, G?
Yeah, what are you up to, G? Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah, some of those ones. And sometimes I'd reply and be I'd reply with a voicemail and be dude, in 10 minutes I'm going to go take a shit. And while I'm taking a shit, I will listen to this. You'll get your reply in 12 minutes.
Yeah.
And, cause sometimes I was just I need to be in a quiet room for this. Cause they're all like you said.
Yeah.
I fucking can't play this in front of the kids.
Yeah, hard.
Yeah, good times. All right, man. Thanks for coming over, and thanks everyone for listening, and we'll do another episode soon as.
Yep.
See you on Don't Jump.